G'day, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another Bitcoin update. I'm in a hotel room right now in Melbourne City, and I wish I could show you the view. It's a beautiful view. I'll show you tomorrow when I get the iPhone out. I can do a little recording there, but right now we're just going to jump straight into a Bitcoin analysis. Brought my laptop with me so I can keep you guys updated. We'll be here for a number of days, so we'll get straight into it. But before we even do that, first and foremost, I do want to mention something that's quite important real quick. Well, it might not be important to some people who don't find it important to skip forward, but I do have a little campaign for you guys right now. 1,000 USDT for one user who trades the most on the Bitget exchange using my referral link, 100 USDT for the most active traders during the campaign, and 50 USDT to 5 random people of my choosing who sign up using the referral link on Bitget. So what you want to do, if you want to go ahead and do this campaign, if you're interested, maybe you're not, is go ahead and sign up using my referral link to Bitget. You get a 15% discount on fees for life regardless, and then I'll pick 5 of you guys, comment when you've done it, and I'll pick 5 of you guys out at the end of this campaign on the 27th to kind of decide who gets the 50 USDT prizes. So cool little thing there. I don't know if you guys are interested. If you are, go ahead and do it. I think it's pretty cool. So I decided to get a little campaign going for you guys, reached out to the guys at Bitget, and they were happy to hook me up. So let's get into it without further ado, guys. What we've got here on Bitcoin, and the main topic I'm trying to get through in this video is the fact that I think we're going to be seeing a retest of some level. Now, whether that level is 28.6k or whether it's 25.2k is the big question we are facing. We did a video yesterday going over the bearish argument and why the bearish argument is pretty weak at this point. The bearish argument is pretty weak because, as you can see, and let's bring up a chart that shows it, the monthly candle, the monthly chart, the monthly candle close happens in 11 days, right? And in 11 days, we need to be seeing on the monthly candle, let me go ahead and bring it up here, a close over the 21 EMA. The 21 EMA on the monthly candle is basically the most important monthly level you can ever see on Bitcoin. If you look at the blue line on this screen right now, what you can see is that every time we've lost this blue line, we've gone downwards in a sharp bear market trend. And every time we've gotten back above that blue line, we've gone upwards in a sharp bull market uptrend. So in 11 days, now not 19 days, in 11 days, we will be seeing the monthly candle close. And currently we are above that blue line. That blue line is currently at 27.8k. So long as we close the monthly candle above 27.8k in 11 days, the bearish argument will be basically fully destroyed and the bottom will be 100% confirmed to be in. Now, I personally, you guys know this by now, I'm personally of the belief that the bottom has been in since 16k. That's when I first said that. My opinion was the bottom was in since 16k. But obviously we didn't have the confirmation of its charts at that point, so I couldn't say it for sure, but that was my opinion at that point. So since 16k, I've been saying the bottom is in, and in 11 days, if we close above 27.8k, we'll have that fully confirmed in the charts on a macro scale. And the reason why it's very important is because not only would that monthly candle close likely close above 28.6k, but it would also close above 27.8k, the critical 21 EMA. But as of right now, what I'm looking at quite a lot is the fact that Bitcoin's actually not in a very strong position at all on the daily chart or on the weekly chart. Or even on the 4-hourly chart, it just doesn't look good, right? It just really doesn't look good. So, what we've got here, as you can see on the RSI, is a pretty, how can you say, it's a pretty persistent RSI resistance level at 73 on the RSI on a daily chart. And we've just come up just a couple days ago during this peak here on that bearish doji candle, that candle with the long wick to the upside and the small candle body. We came up and we rejected from that 73 level on the RSI, which is not good. At the same time, we saw a stochastic RSI, reaching an oversold territory, and we've started going downwards there quite heavily. So I'm not particularly keen on Bitcoin. The momentum doesn't look very good. The momentum indicators are indicating very bearish price action, and we're seeing that reflect in the charts. Now, we broke downwards from some sort of descending triangle formation. You can see the bottom of a triangle being here and the top of a triangle being here. But as of right now, we've gone straight into a formation that could actually save us here on Bitcoin. This bigger formation, and I'll make it a different color so you can see it. Let's make it orange. This bigger formation here that we're seeing, and this has been forming since around the 11th of April, is a descending channel formation, right? Now, what this means, a descending channel formation in an uptrend like what we've seen right now, with such a sharp move to the upside, goes straight into a descending channel formation, is generally considered a bull flag. However, this is too big to be considered a bull flag. I would just say it's a regular descending channel. For all intents and purposes, it's exactly the same. It still indicates that it will break to the upside eventually. But I think that, the bearish price action we're seeing the bearish TA we're seeing that's indicating we go further downwards could actually line up quite well for the bulls, because it could mean, yeah, we're going to go downwards, but we're going to go downwards within a larger bear flag formation, and eventually that formation will break to the upside. And that could line up, if you understand what I'm saying here, that could line up with a retest of this yellow uptrending line, okay, which is this one here stemming from October. And it could also line up with a retest of 28.6k, which is the critical level we've just broken above on the weekly chart. So what I'm saying to you is this, to recap, right? I think on Bitcoin, one of the likely scenarios is this. We continue to trend downwards for a number of days, okay? Say until, the 25th, maybe 24th, 23rd, 25th, somewhere around there. We continue to trend downwards, okay? Yeah, we'll see some bounces, okay? But we continue to trend downwards for a number of days. We then get down to the bottom of a channel formation, which lines up for a retest of this yellow uptrending line from October, and also a rough retest of 28.6k. From there, we will have reset the RSI and stochastic RSI enough for us to go upwards, and at that point, we break to the upside and potentially start moving upwards again. That would be the ideal scenario, and I do think that is the most likely scenario, okay? But it's not certain. Another scenario is this, okay? Another scenario is this. And another thing that supports that, by the way, is the fact that the 50 EMA and the daily chart and the 50 moving average regular are both moving upwards quite rapidly towards that support zone at 28.6k, which would support the bounce when it happens. But another scenario is that we are bearish enough to actually send us downwards properly, as per what we mentioned before. And in that case, we would come all the way back down, break below this yellow line, come all the way back down and retest 25.2k. We bottom out there with the bull market support band, and then we go upwards from there. That would be a full correction. Now, I'm not saying that's unlikely by any means. I think it's slightly less likely, but it is technically possible. But I'm saying to you this, even if that does happen, even if we do go downwards, and let me just clear up the chart so you can see exactly what I'm saying here. Even if we do go downwards, okay, and we do come all the way down to 25.2k, and we retest the bull market support band, and then we go upwards from there, going into May, okay, that would still be bullish. And it would be bullish because we'd be seeing a resistance support flip on the top of the previous range. Let's delete everything on the chart right now and show you guys exactly what I'm talking about. If we saw a retest of the bull market support band around that 25.2k region, okay, we would see bull market support band go there, retest there, we go upwards from there. We would be retesting the upper resistance level of this entire range that we saw since June, and that would also be bullish. That is the more bearish scenario, but even the more bearish scenario that I'm seeing as potentially possible here is bullish. So guys, I'll leave you with this, right? I don't think Bitcoin's in a good position. I think Bitcoin needs to see more correction. Okay, it depends what you mean by good position, because obviously long term I do think it's in a good position, and even in both scenarios I just outlined, I still think it's going to go up long term. But in short term, I don't think it's in a good position. So either we do the more bullish scenario and we see the uptrend continue on the immediate term, in which case we'd go downwards for a few more days and then bottom out here at 28.6k roughly and then go upwards. Or we see a more extensive correction, we go downwards to 25.2k, we bottom out there and then we go upwards. Those are the two scenarios I'm looking at for Bitcoin. Now, obviously there's a chance that I'm completely wrong and we go downwards further and we go back into full bear market mode, but in that case, the 4-year cycle theory would be invalidated, and that seems extremely unlikely considering the strength of that cyclical theory. I think that Bitcoin's in a good position on a macro scale. I think that if you ignore the next few days, potentially next few weeks, Bitcoin will still be in a good position on a macro scale. And I'm hoping for the first scenario, because I'm hoping Bitcoin closes a monthly candle above, above this level here at 27.9k. And if it doesn't do that, well, then we need to get back in the danger zone. We need to get back in the nitty gritty and really, be consistent with our analysis in the next month, because that's a little bit of a danger zone for Bitcoin. We really want to be seeing that monthly candle close. And we also don't really want to be seeing a fake out weekly candle above 28.6k, because that's what a retest of 25.2k would entail. And it entail this being a fake out, which would not be good at all. It'd be bearish. I think that there is evidence to suggest that what we're doing right now on Bitcoin is quite similar to what we did in 2019. I've discussed this quite a lot in the past. We had 3 or 4 doji candles over here in 2019, and we did the same thing just before breaking upwards a couple of weeks ago, where I just circled. And in 2019, we followed up with another parabolic rally. We could be doing the same thing here after a brief correction, or we could deviate from 2019 entirely, go downwards to 25.2, and then go upwards. Right? It really is one of those times in the market where it's like, well, we know that it doesn't look good in the short term. We know it looks good in the macro. It's just about how low it goes before it goes up again. That's my opinion at the moment. So with that, guys, I'll leave it there. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. Check out the Crypto Academy's Become a Trader course if you want to learn how to trade. 10-unit course there. You can check out the website below, read the bio, read the unit topics, chuck us an email if you're interested at this email address, and check out the VIP group if you're interested as well. We post altcoin trading signals in there 3 to 5 times a week. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and I'll catch you tomorrow. Cheers.